Hello, my name is Kimberly Howard, and I'm the Director of PGE Project Zero at Portland General Electric. We're working with community partners, with young adults and young people like yourself, to empower the next generation to create cleaner, greener, more equitable communities. And one of the ways we're doing that is through transportation electrification. And we're asking people like you to think about what is the solution. We all know that climate change is real, that there's a disruption in our patterns that are creating wildfires in places like Oregon where we've never had wildfires to this extent before, that are creating the kind of storms that we had during this winter that just were, what did people say, unprecedented? And other weather patterns and changes across the globe that are creating what we're calling climate refugees, people that have to leave the homes and the land that they have been grown up on from generation to generation because it's no longer doing what it's supposed to do. And at PGE, one of the ways in which we are working on solutions to the climate disruption is to help reduce the state's carbon emissions. We have some pretty ambitious goals. The electric sector in Oregon has committed to being 100% greenhouse emissions free by 2040. At PG, what that looks like is that we're looking at transportation because it is the single biggest source of greenhouse gas emissions in Oregon. And we're looking for ways to reduce emissions by accelerating access to and adoption of electric vehicles for everyone. And that's where you come in, right? Think about it, electric vehicles for everyone. You can already imagine what some of the challenges to that might be. The cost of an electric vehicle, the waste of batteries when that electric vehicle is no longer chargeable. And so one of the challenges that we have is how do you ramp up transportation electrification fast enough to slow down the climate disruption, to reduce greenhouse gas emissions? And how do you do it equitably? I mean, we could think about, we can put up a charging station in that apartment building. But 90% of the people that live there, A, don't own a vehicle, much less an electric vehicle, or B, don't even have a driver's license. That's an equity question. We could think about having electric buses. Those are extremely expensive. There is no limit to the amount of things that we can think of. But there is a limit to what some of us older adults can think of. But you, young, in school, full of energy and excitement and ideas, have all kinds of solutions, which is one of the reasons why we're asking you to work on this design challenge. Because you can think of things that we would never have even thought of.